So we did it. We made it to 10,000. We're doing this Q&A right now. And this is a little bit of a cause for celebration. And you know what? My family owns a little brewery out there. They make some craft beers. So, you know, some people will say I'm a little bit of a beer snob just because I only drink the best. Only drink craft really. So we're going one of their creations right here. And you know, with one of these craft beers, you need one thing to go with it. Boom. Oh, buddy. Boom, right in. Oh, and that's all you need right there for your craft beer. All right, so let's get into these sick questions that you guys asked me for the Q&A. You know, I looked at a couple of them, and some of them are good, but you know, some of them, not so much. You guys need to work on that a little bit. Just kidding, but let's start. All right, let's just start from the top down. Who would win in a fight, you or Texas redfish hunter? Come on, bro. I don't even need to answer that one. I mean, yeah, no. All right, here's a good question. Do you ever get your car stuck on the beach? Do you think fishing is better further down pins? Have I ever got my car stuck on the beach? I did get it stuck one time. There's some loose looking sand right at the beginning of pins, and I thought, heck, I'll just gun it through here. It did not work out. Luckily, you know, within like 20 seconds, a Jeep rolls by. He sees me there and he's like, do you need some help? And I was like, yeah. So I was so lucky that guy was there to pull me out. But other than that, you know, the car's been pretty good on the beach. We have some nice maintained beaches to drive on. And do I think fishing is better further down pins? I've only really been down about 4.5 miles. But you know, if you go all the way down, you have, you know, Port Mansfield jetties, and those are definitely sick for fishing there. You get some crazy different species there, some more tropical species. You get snook, tarpon, and stuff like that. What is my favorite color? Green, for sure. It's the color of life and nature. Can you do any bass fishing videos? I actually love bass fishing, so I do plan on doing some bass fishing videos. Even before I really got into saltwater fishing, I was out there at the lake doing shore fishing, just dragging worms and catching some bass. It's a lot of fun for sure. And I really want to up my PB. My PB is probably about 4.5 maybe. I never really weighed fish, but maybe we'll just say 4, all right? Man, once you have one of these, you can't stop. What do they call that? What do I use to edit my videos? I use Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro is actually super sick. It's expensive though, that's what sucks. But it is something. I just have my little laptop here. Not the best laptop, it's actually a pretty good laptop to start off with. But yeah, Premiere Pro actually runs somewhat okay compared to some other editing software. So that's what I use and I really, really like it. Would I do a video of shore fishing from Mansfield Cut? Yeah, just like I said, I definitely want to go down there. I don't know when I will, but that'd be fun. How many surf videos am I gonna make in the summer? Hopefully a lot. That's all I can say, dude. I actually love surf fishing. Dude, surf fishing is so sick. I can't wait to get back out there. Hope to make a lot, catch a lot of new stuff. Sorry, someone's wrong. Someone's wrong on the internet. I have to reply to him. This is my doggy. This is my doggy. How many of these are there? Just kidding, you guys thought I was drunk, but these are actually old. I've been saving them. I haven't drinking that much. This is only my second one here. All right, that was a really dumb little skit. I don't know why I did it. Anyway, let's continue with the Q&A. Sorry about that. Here's a good question. When did I start fishing? You know, like a lot of people, I really didn't start fishing too much when I was younger. My dad is a huge fisherman, and of course I went fishing with him, you know, a couple times, or even a lot maybe, but something about me is I'm pretty weird. I really like to do everything by myself, so when I go fishing with my dad, he kind of told me what to do, and that's great, but I just like doing stuff by myself. I have more fun when I learn it myself. But later on in life, during high school, someone asked if I wanted to go to the lake, and I was like, yeah, let's go to the lake. And then it just clicked. I was like, hey, I'm gonna get some fishing stuff and I'm gonna go try and catch a bass. And it was super fun. I don't know why. It just clicked with me then. I didn't even catch a fish, but after that, I started going to the lake like 2-3 times a week, and I was just super into it. And when I caught my first tiny little dinker, I was super excited, and I was totally hooked on bass fishing. What are some of the craziest things that you have caught out there? When I was really young, we went to the pier and I actually caught a seahorse on the end of my line. It looked like a rusted out bottle cap like this, but I reeled it in. It was just a little tiny seahorse. I don't know how I caught it. He just got hooked on the line. One time at the jetties, I caught this weird, it was like a big white translucent looking blob fish. I never really found out what that guy was. Something else I made a video on was that triple tail I caught in Oso Bay. I don't think there's too many triple tail out there in Oso Bay for sure. Why are you so cringy? Just comes natural, I guess. How do you know where to go kayak fishing at? Well, the first thing you can do if you're new to an area, you can definitely just go on to some local forums. Here in Corpus Christi, we have Corpus Christi Fishing Forum, and you can ask around there. There's some really good guys on there that will help you out. Also, Texas Kayak Fishing is, of course, about kayak fishing. In Galveston, or in Houston, really, there's, I think, Too Cool Fishing forum is out of Galveston. And of course, you can always use Google Maps. And let me tell you, something I really like to find when I'm fishing is grass flats. And the cool thing about those is they're very visible on Google Maps. And we have a lot of them in Corpus Christi area, and that's kind of why I love kayak fishing around this area. Grass flats hold a ton of fish, and they make it really easy on you. This young chap asks, what high school did you go to, and how does TAMUCC treat me? Well, I grew up in San Antonio, and I went to Marshall, which is in the Northside District. And how does TMUCC treat me? Dude, TMUCC is one of the best choices I could have made because it's right here in beautiful Corpus Christi. And the best thing about it is we have fish all around us. And I can just go fishing before class. And that is unbeatable, I think. All right, then multiple people asked me, what is my PB fish? Well, I've done a bit of shark fishing, so it's definitely a shark from the beach. Probably, it was about almost a 7-foot sandbar shark. Other than that, early on in my fishing career, I caught a pretty big black drum. It was 40 inches, and that was so much fun to catch because I kind of just started fishing saltwater, and I caught a big old black drum. And my biggest redfish was probably about 43 inches from the surf. Some dude asked, do I even lift? Well, that's rude, bro. That's real rude. You saw me lifting in that video, didn't you? 135 made it look easy. No, but really, I used to lift a lot more. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, I've been lifting less and less and less. I just started up again, hopefully to get back up there. One of my favorite exercises with bench press, of course, and I got pretty high up there. I got up to 275. I really should have kept going so I could hit that 300 mark. But now I'm back down. I'm probably down at 235 max now. But we're getting back up there, don't worry about it. Someone asked, are you gonna do any more one day, one lure videos? And yes, I definitely am. I'm kind of just waiting for some more heat to come through so we can get that fish action going again. Some more consistent fishing, and then I'll definitely start doing it again. If you have any lures, go ahead and recommend them for the next one day, one lure. Someone asked, will you ever go fishing out of state? And if so, where will you go? Yeah, I will. And something I'm really looking forward to, something I really want to do, is a giant road trip of just fishing action. and I want to go head towards Florida, maybe make a couple stops along the way and make my rounds around there, do a ton of fishing, make a ton of videos, like a whole road trip series, and maybe meet up with some other YouTubers or some of you guys. I think that would be super sick, and I really want to do it. I just need the time to do it. What is your go-to lure when fish just aren't biting? Super easily, gulp swimming mullet, either white or chartreuse. It's just super easy to get them to bite that because it has the scent and it's a smaller bait, so even if they don't want to bite, they might strike at that. Someone says, congrats on 10,000 mark. I just found your channel and love it. Are you a big fan of pier fishing? I actually do really like pier fishing. Charlie's Pasture Pier is my old stopping grounds. I used to go a lot with my dad. Ton of fun out there. And the cool thing about that pier is you can catch a ton of different stuff because it's on that boat channel. But yeah, I like pier fishing. Just in the Corpus area, we don't have too many really good piers. We have Red Dot and Causeway Pier, which are good, but those places are always packed, and I don't really like fishing where there's a ton of people, and I don't usually fish there, but I do really like pier fishing. All right, we had some good questions, and now let's finish off the rest of the questions in rapid fire mode. Do you ever go fishing in Rockport, Texas? No, not really. What are you going to college for? I am in organismal biology. What other hobbies or interests do you have besides fishing? I like gaming. I used to game a lot. I have not been gaming as much as I used to. Some of my favorite games, I loved Fallout 4, probably my favorite game. I used to play League of Legends. I don't really like it as much now. I used to play RuneScape, which is probably my most hours in RuneScape. I kind of still do play it, but not so much now. My favorite type of fish? I don't know. That's so hard to choose, right? That's a hard question. You got me there, bro. Will I ever go offshore fishing? Yeah, I want to go BTB fishing. I really don't want to go on someone else's boat because, like I said, I like doing things by myself. So hopefully I can get together with someone and do some BTB fishing on the kayak. What is your favorite type of bait? It definitely has to be topwater, man. Watching those fish explode on the topwater there's nothing better. And it's really a good bait for redfish and trout too, so don't look past the topwater for sure. Would you rather jump off a bridge into 50 feet of water or catch a great white shark off a surfboard, ride the surfboard and fight the great white shark at the same time? Dog, I ain't trying to battle a great white shark off of a surfboard, so I'm gonna jump off 50 feet of water. What's your technique for fishing with a tandem rig or regular soft plastic? I have a video on that, so if you want to go see that, check that out. And basically with a tandem rig, you can do exactly the same thing. How do I keep my eyebrows perfect? I don't know, man. That's just the way they are. Does your dad have a boat? Does he fish a lot? My dad does have a boat, and I've done a couple videos with him on his boat doing some wade fishing, and he definitely fishes as much as he can. He used to be a big time fisherman. It's his favorite hobby. He's also a basketball coach, so he does that as well. But he tries to get out as much as he can. He's quite the expert on speckled trout fishing. Do I have a girlfriend? No. Here's a spicy question. What is the worst thing you have ever done? I'm pretty straight edge. I have a lot of anxiety, so that kind of keeps me from doing bad stuff. But when I'm in my car, I've done some really, really stupid stuff in my car for sure. Nowadays I've really smartened up. I don't do stupid stuff in my car, and I really, 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 to be real here, I recommend you guys don't do stupid stuff in your car because that can end up bad so quickly. Look at the little doggy. She's a good girl. What are you doing, you spooky Wookston? Yeah. Do you want a bone? Come on, let's go get a bone. Come on, let's go get a bone. Come on. Do you want the pig ear? Do you want the pig ear? Come on, let's go. All right, you want the ear? No, spook. Sit. There you go, the girl. All right, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.